Good evening. We are at the start of a dangerous and sometimes deadly stretch of the fall season. The majority of accidents involving drivers and deer happen between now and December.
Just this morning, police say a driver hit a deer, killing 2 people in Orleans County. This accident happened along Route 104, just west of Gaines Basin Road in the town of Gaines. That's right near Albion. The Orleans County Undersheriff describes what happened.
It appears that the driver took some sort of evasive action or overcorrected, traveled across the westbound lane, struck a guardrail, went over the guardrail, rolled down an embankment, struck another piece of concrete, and then ended up upside down in the creek with 2 occupants inside.
Well, police have identified the driver as 21-year-old Brooke Allen of Lyndonville, the passenger in the car, 20-year-old Richard Forder of Albion. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ala Araby has more on the things you need to know to protect yourself.
Deer season has begun, which means drivers need to be on the lookout. The DMV and the Department of Environmental Conservation are reminding drivers that October, November, and December are the breeding season for the animals, and you'll be seeing more of them on public roadways this fall season. The DMV says 2/3 of crashes between deer and cars happen during that 3-month span. To try and avoid a crash, the DEC and DMV say to keep an eye out for deer crossing signs. Those signs indicate that deer were seen in the area and that they've collided with cars. Be aware the animals are most active at dusk and dawn. So if you see a deer on the road, the DEC says to firmly brake but do not swerve. If you do that, you could hit another car, a tree, or a pole. And use hazard lights or headlights to warn other drivers that a deer is near or on the road. According to the New York State Department of Transportation, an estimated 60,000 to 70,000 deer vehicle collisions happen throughout the state each year. The Department of Transportation also says to not rely on devices like deer whistles, extra lights, or reflectors to deter deer. Research has shown that the best defense is your own responsible behavior. Now, if you do hit a deer, the DEC advises that you do not touch the animal. If it's frightened or injured, it can still have a pretty strong kick that can harm you. And if you are able, pull over to the side and turn on your hazard lights and call the police and let them know that there is an animal on the road creating a hazard to other drivers. Reporting live in the newsroom tonight, Ala Araby, 7 Eyewitness News.